Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for yet another episode with Academia School Simulator as we just oversee our entire school and as we try and think of ways to improve the school, make it better and just keep growing. It's already day 8 of 9, so we're getting close to the end of this school year. So I think we should start to plan for next year. Now, a very good thing pointed out to me by Squid is that right now we have 35 students in each class, and if a few students fail, for instance, if all the freshmen go through to the next year, but a few of here fail, then this class might get too full. So we might need to do something about it, and one of the things we can do about it, of course, is to make sure that we have more room, and we can do that by, for instance, creating extra classrooms. Now we also need things like a staff toilet. So I'm going to make these spaces we can use for different things like a toilet or an office or whatever we need. So now that that's set up, I'm going to enlarge the cafeteria area. This is all just planning, but if we get extra students in the school because we grow, we also need a bigger cafeteria, so that might be a thing. And then we need a hallway, which we used to make 3 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3. Just like this. And now we can add classrooms here. Now these classrooms are 10 by 10, inside's 8 by 8. I'd like to keep it that way. So we'll just keep them 10 by 10. And then the inside's 8, yes, that's true. Another 10. Question is, do we have some space in between here, but we don't have to do that here. So we can just put them all like this, so we'll have 4 classrooms. No, I think we should actually keep some space in here where they can, where we can create a corridor if we really need to. So let's keep a space of 3 open. And plan 4 classrooms. That way we can grow bigger than we are right now. We can add more students. I think then it's also smart to not fill out all the chairs, but keep some space in case students fail. And what I've been looking at is in the department screen, we can see our teachers, and we can see all of our teachers have 4 vacancies. They teach 4 classes and they have 4 vacancies. So basically, with the amount of teachers that we have, we should be able to service 2 classrooms full of students. So we can have 2 freshman classes, 2 sophomore classes, 2 junior classes, and 2 senior classes. So that would be quite interesting. The only issue is that we really need to make sure that everything in the school is enclosed. Otherwise students will get in trouble and they get sick, and that's not what we want. So one of the things I'm going to do to help make sure that students don't walk this grass is to make sure that this area disappears. So I'm going to get rid of this door and we'll put a piece of walling in there. Just to make sure, let's speed up by the way, we're still going very slow. So just to make sure that all students going to the running track and the field will just take a walk right here. Well, let's see now, because I think the day's over. Yeah, the day's over. So everybody's leaving, then the new day will start. Then we can close off this door so students won't be able to use it anymore. I think that's better. We just block them from using the grass up here. I think that might be a wise choice. Though I'm really hoping now that our workers come in and they will start working on this piece of door to get rid of it. Not yet, but we can see that when they walk in, and especially when students walk in, they'll leave a trail of dirt that we'll have to remove. And if we just keep this closed, then we don't have to do that. So I think that's better. Alright, that's done. Now we have some money. We need to build a staff toilet. That's what I'm going to do in here. So we're going to start building this area. Just like this. Nothing more, just this. We have the money to spare, so I don't really... we don't have to be that careful. Of course, we're not going to build a lot of things that we don't need. But we don't have to be completely careful with the money that we spend. So I think we can also prepare the flooring here. Alright, that's it. Now this can be the staff toilet, so we'll have to zone it. And tell it to be the staff toilet, and then the staff can just walk from here and go into the toilet. Now this is still enclosed, so we'll have to make an opening here, I think, at a certain point. But for now, let's first put in all the stuff that we need in a staff toilet. Of course, it just needs the same as a regular toilet, so we'll place a few urinals to service all the men. Place some of these, a few sinks. We don't have that many staff anyway, so doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's it. Alright, we got the grant. That's really nice. Let's see what else we can get. Have a positive cash flow for 4 straight days. That will give us 20,000, and that's money that we can really use. So I'm going to apply for that one. Now we are at the last day of the year, so we'll have to make sure that we get new students in as quickly as we can, so that we don't waste another day. Because then we'll run a deficit, of course, if there's no students in school. Right, let's start working on the walls here. We have the money for it. Ooh, we get an event. Interesting. Let's demolish this wall. And this wall. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's see. Accept the event. The history inspector has shown up at school unannounced. Alright, we have a 60% chance of getting some bonus, but we didn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, now this should all be the kitchen. So I guess we should expand the kitchen floor here. We use the herringbone floor. So let's just expand it like this. I think this is also a good point in which we erase the plants that we had in this area. But we can also build an extra door maybe for the cafeteria, or don't we need it? I'm not sure. We'll keep it up like this for now. Let's see. Let's put a wall in here. The monitor has found someone suspicious. Is there already somebody that we can... Ooh, we found a smoker. And a bully. Oh, they still have to be caught. Alright. So we can't do anything with that yet. Well, I think we can get some extra tables in here now. And of course expand the zone for the cafeteria. So this will now all be the cafeteria. We just need to put in some objects for the cafeteria. Which is mainly tables, of course. Yes. Something like this. Now we can add a lot of tables. It also means that we can add a lot of students if we get to it at a certain point. Well, let's do this straight away. We're spending quite a bit of money, but we can also get a lot of money at the end of this year. Because when we start a new school year, we should be getting a little bit of a bonus. I also think that we need 1 or 2 more of these. So I'm going to remove this table. Just remove one. So we can add another food counter to it. I think that will be something that we really need. At least 1 and maybe even 2 if we can fit them in. I think we can. Of course, my workmen need to... Oh, they're still busy putting up all these tables, so we'll let them do that. They'll come in soon enough to get rid of these. This will help our cafeteria people to place more meals. Maybe we should also hire an extra cook, I think. Let's do so. Alright, let's repair this. Let's see if there's anything else to repair. Oh, there's a lot to be repaired. That's an issue, but if we want to make all these routes for all our workers, we'll have to hire a lot of workers, and we don't have the money for it. Well, these classes won't be up for next year, but I guess they'll be up soon enough anyway. Let's get rid of this bit. I think there's still quite a few bits of planning underneath, and if you take something down, then that comes up. So now everything is gone. That's better. If we get more students in, we also need a bigger common area. So I'm thinking of just tearing down this wall, putting in floor, and then expanding the common area. That could be a good thing. I guess we'll have to grow slowly and steadily, so we'll have to see how many students pass this year. And then maybe we can add a few chairs to these classes if we really need to. And then for the next year we can start to prepare this. So for year 3 these won't be in service, but maybe for year 4, if we really plan it carefully, and then we can really grow. And I think that could be a very good thing. To really grow for having extra classes, and of course they'll bring in extra money. Ooh, final exams. Let's see how good did we do. This year's school rank, 649. We went up in rank. Alright, that's good. CCBD. Ooh, that's not too good. We only get a little bit of cash. Quite a few students didn't make it. It's not so good. We did slightly better than our rival school. So let's go to the next school year. I think we're just going to start it up straight away. We don't have any. Don't have too many building projects up for going on. Let's see. Yeah, we have 38 students for this year, so that's a problem. Let's see. We can add a few to the freshman year. I think we're going to get it up to 32, so we leave some space there. This up to 32. We can do the last one up to 35, I think. No, we're going to do everyone up to 35 because that gives us the most money. And all we need is a few extra chairs in the junior class, I guess. So let's do so. Objects, classroom. We just need some extra chairs here. 3 will do. I will do 4 in each classroom. Let's get time rolling so that those chairs can be built, and then we can add a few extra students. We'll have place for 39 in each, so we'll do 38 in each. I think that's good. It gives us a slightly bit of extra money. And all students should have a seat then, so that's good. Just 2 more here. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well, this looks good. I think this is going to be it. So let's start the new school year straight away. So we'll run nice green numbers. Actually, we should. With these few extra students, we should even make a little bit more money. Alright, that's it. There are students who are not assigned to a classroom. So that are these ones. So they all need to be assigned to classroom 3, but that's fine. Now they all have a class to go to. Now let's see. We can set a smoker into the counselor. And there's 2 bullies, but we still need to catch them. So hopefully we can do that. Alright, well, things are up now, and they're going to run. We have some money as well. So I think what I would like to do is continue the building process. Maybe we should start with the doors. And go put in doors in the classrooms. Then we will be continuing at least with this wall. No, there shouldn't be a wall there. There should be a door here. That was a little misclick. Alright, let's continue with the walls. At least this will make sure that everything is enclosed. Of course, they can go through the door, but it'll be enclosed. Then we can place normal flooring here that we use normally, which is already quite expensive, actually. We have to get rid of this piece of walling. So let's demolish this wall. Apparently it's set in a way that demolishing stuff goes first. Let's put this up. I think there's still some blueprint in here, so let's get rid of it. And once this flooring is in... Why are there trees here? Trees aren't supposed to be inside. I think we can now go to zoning and go to special rooms and enlarge the common area. Just like this. I'm not going to put any seating and stuff in there because there's plenty of places for them to sit at this point. At least we are now really preparing for growing our school, and I think that's a good thing. We have a rude student. Now that's not my problem. We have to repair this, by the way. Well, that's a lot of... I think I'll have to do something about all the loud noises. Some of them are really, really loud. Alright. Let's go do some research, because we need to get better. Train cooks in the art of heating yesterday's leftover lunch. Increases food production by 100%. I want that. That's really good. It'll double the food production. That way we should be putting out a lot of food and be able to feed all our students. Alright, classrooms have the normal flooring. So maybe we should just put in the concrete tile floors here already. It'll cost a little over 1,200 each room. Actually 1,300, so we have the money for it. Oh, I guess then we can also try and do the walls. Yeah, that's not too expensive. Maybe we can do a few grants soon. Ooh, this is interesting. We get 7,000 in the next day. There's 9 days to go, so that's 49,000 just to be gained by ending days. So that's a good thing. All we need is a little bit of flooring here, and everything is inside again. That's really powerful. Alright, so no issues anymore. This is good. Only these aren't inside, but yeah, there's nobody going in there anyway. Let's repair this. Still working on the cash incentive. Already have 1 day, and then that'll give us another 20,000. That will give us the money, actually, to make sure that we can fill these classrooms. Which will be also a powerful thing to do. And we don't have to grow things like the faculty lounge, because we are not going to hire any new teachers. Like extra teachers. If we hire teachers, it's just for replacing old ones, because the new ones are better. Plenty of room here now, plenty of space where they can grab food. So apparently nobody's running out. Maybe we should get a few of these in. Let's go to Cafeteria, the plate counters. Let's place one right here. And maybe one here, so that they have more places where they can get rid of their plates. Ooh, and I see a piece of flooring missing here. Now that's really a thing. You really have to check if you place the flooring at the doors as well. That can be an issue. So far I think we did on most places, yeah. Let's get rid of the blueprint here, otherwise you keep seeing those white lines. Let's repair this toilet. Well, most things seem to be working out well. Maybe we should put in a few more seats for the common area. Yeah. Just do one more row, and then add some seats to it. That'll be nice. Ah, we did a different flooring. Interesting. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to change out the flooring because we have to pay for flooring again. We don't have that much money now. It's the end of the day though, so they're all going home, and then we get the extra 7,000 again. We're going to save some money now. But I think this is working out. Everybody's happy. We have a few bullies and stuff, but we'll manage it. They're learning something. Not that much, but they're learning something. We already caught a bully, so yeah, let's put it into counseling as well. Smokers in counseling, already being set straight a bit, so that's good. Alright, let's run speed 3 while the school just empties out. That saves some time. There we go. Alrighty. And yeah, day 2. Well, that's interesting. Another day. Now we have a pet in school, but we don't have a pet bowl yet. So I think I'm going to put that right here in a corner or something, so that our pet can eat something. Maybe we should put that in the principal's office. Yeah, let's put the bowl in the principal's office so our pet can eat there. Be petted by the principal. I think that's good. Right, everything seems to be working, nothing broken, they're really cooking, students are coming in, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, them walking on the grass. We can see that it doesn't affect health yet, so that's good, but if they start walking outside here all the time, that will affect health, so I have to make sure that they don't do that. Yes, something's broken here, so let's repair it. Well, things actually look quite okay. In another day without problems. Ooh, they're really running now. That's cool. There they go. Trying to sports. Let's check our department. Do we have good teachers in all departments? No, in math we don't have a very good teacher. It's only 34. Question is, can we get a better math teacher? Science. Do we have a good science? Yeah, we already have a good science teacher, so that's not working out. This one is good at PE. We already have a good PE teacher, and this one is good at language. We also have a good language teacher, so that's not working out. Well, we'll do one time find more. Let's see. This is a good math teacher. This one isn't that good, actually. This is gives a big increase in fun during class. Alright, that's very good. So I'd say let's hire this one. Let's fire this one. And now we'll have a better math teacher. That's good. And what do you teach? Language? Well, we don't need a language teacher. This is science. We already have a good science teacher. Ah, we only have good teachers now. So that worked out. And I'm really hoping that we can keep it this way, but this is good. I'm not sure whether it's possible for a teacher to become sick and then stay home and you have to find a replacement or something like that. I think that would be a cool feature if it's in here. I've never encountered it before, but I guess that could be the whole reason that you need a teacher pool, because apparently a teacher can't be there for some reason, which, well, sickness would be a good reason, I think. Alright, we only have 3,000, so I'm not going to do anything. Let's play speed 3 for a little while. Just rush it, because, well, all we need to do is check for broken machines and fix them. And just keep the school running for a bit. And then soon enough we can invest in something. I think next day, when we get this money, we can try and find a good research to do. Or maybe we can already try and find it. Janitor priority, yeah, that's all really interesting. School design. Locks colored walls, fence and fence doors. I don't really need that. Faster teachers, they'll move faster. And Craigslist, use internet job advertisement to find teacher candidates more efficiently. 50% cheaper to find more teachers. Oh, that can be interesting as well. So there can be a few interesting research options. I see some filthy places here and there. Though apparently our janitors are quite busy and they're not getting all the work done. I have 6 janitors already. I guess we can use a few more, so 7. Let's see how well we do with 7. Let's see some of them doing all the cleaning. This should be repaired quickly because there's a guy, yeah, that's just running around. So we don't have to check these 2 toilets. Everything in there will be repaired or cleaned up by a janitor assigned to do that job. Well, it's still working out. We have a busy school. Motivation seems to be fine all the time. It's something that I really like. Did we catch the bully yet? Yes, we did. So let's put it in detention or with the counselor. That's fine as well. Although I think if you put a student in counseling and there's already one being counseled, that's not really working. So let's do it like this, because when they're in detention, at least something happens with them. And, well, I think bullying is a good reason to be in detention. Student has been set straight by counseling. That's good. Let's do a bit of micromanaging. Let's get one of these students out and place it into counseling. So that'll double the speed, because counseling works better than just going to detention. So it's a good thing to place a student in counseling, but if your counselor is already busy with a student, just put them in detention. That's better. Alright, it's the end of the day. Everybody's going home. Let's school is still being cleaned for a bit, although I think it looks pretty nice. We can always hire a few extra janitors if we really need to, because we have plenty of money. And maybe we also need to place a few bins, because there's no bins in the common area. I think that might work out. Alright, next day. Very good, we get some money. Let's go spend some money. First of all, on the... let's go to the common area. Yeah, we need a trash can. Maybe we can place a trash can right here and one here. Like here in these corners. I think that might work out. This can really help to make sure that they throw their stuff away and not on the ground. At least, I hope. Well, here they are running again. Some of them really fast, some a bit slower. Of course, with the highest speed it goes fast anyway. 2 bullies, both caught already, so that's nice. Here you can see the difference. One is in counseling, one is in counseling, one not. This one was in detention, it did a good job. Counselor was already busy with the smokers, so she should start working with Carol today. And then we should really see this run up quickly. They'll go to counseling at the end of the day, of course, not during the day, because they're in class, so we'll have to wait until the end of the day to see the effects. Luckily, we have no sick people again. Motivation really high, health very good. Discipline could be a little better, but it's okay. We're being taught something, that's good. I guess we are slowly getting there. And so far, it didn't really matter whether we place a water fountain here or something like that. Paths won't be blocked. You can see they just walk over the tables and stuff like that. It's not an advanced game like others. So you don't have to leave walking spaces. You can just cramp everything in there. Ooh, an event. Let's accept. Your rival school has challenged you to a basketball game on their school grounds. It will cost money to send a team there. We're not interested in playing. I am. The number of courts, zones must be greater or equal than... Ah, we don't have a basketball court yet, so we can't do any of this. Alright. Well, we'll probably lose the... yeah, we'll lose some of our prestige, but... I don't mind at this point. Alright, they're really taking out the trash now. We have a rude student, that's fine. It's the 5th period already, starting the 6th, so we're getting closer and closer to the school end. Whoa, this is really busy. So it's very good that we expanded this, because there's a lot of students eating now. Janitors are doing all the cleaning, that's good. This should be day 3, by the way. Yeah, so next day. And then we should be getting a lot of money that we can use to start filling out the other classrooms. Let's repair this. Well, it's a bit of a waiting game every now and then, but I think that's a good thing, because you can't just be building your school up every single day and you have to save some money from year to year and plan something. So I think that's quite accurate, although I really want to do some research. Maybe we should go for teacher training. Let's go for faster teachers first. They'll walk faster, so they'll be longer in class and they'll do a better job then. And then we can get teacher learning, so we can actually educate our teachers and make them even better. We already have quite a good teacher pool, so I think that might be worth it. Although that might also be the moment where we need extra teachers. So you send out one teacher to get better, but then you need a replacement, I think, to really teach. So that might be a thing. We'll just have to hire an extra teacher. Faster teachers research is done. Let's do the teacher training one. It's the end of the day, everybody's going home, and we get a new chunk of money. Nice. Wish I would be giving this amount of money every day. Well, not together with running a school, because I don't think I would be good at that, but I wouldn't mind if somebody gave me that money every day. Yeah, cash incentive one is complete, so that's cool. Continued education, research teacher training and train a teacher. Well, that's what we're going to do at this point, so let's apply for this one. We're already researching it, so let's just wait until that's done. Then I guess we'll have to find out how it works. And then we can train a teacher, apparently. Alright, it's done. So let's go to my department. Alright, so here we have a teacher. We can remove it, but that's not what we want to do. We want to we have to go to the pool, I think, and then we can train it. So we need to hire an extra teacher first. Gives a big decrease in discipline. Oh, that's not good. Gives a small decrease in fun. That's not good. So I guess this would be a good teacher. It's a science teacher. It's not the best one. We already have a better one. So we can hire this one and then start training this one, I think. I think that will be good. So let's hire Julie. And we'll put Julie in the teacher pool. And now we're going to train her into the effect will be 7. A review or a seminar. Subject language, no. To science. Duration 3 days. Base effects 21. Zone bonus 0. Knowledge bonus plus 1. Effects 22. The number of subject knowledge points the teacher may receive. Well, let's just give her a, I don't know, a 5-day training. That would give us a really good effect. Will only cost us 900. Warning, teachers cannot be moved or taken out of training once they begin. Click yes to continue. Yes, alright, we have a teacher being trained now, and hopefully we can get a very, very, very good science teacher then. That'll be quite interesting. So now we can see, because Carol Diaz is with the counselor, that she passed Virginia Phillips on being set straight. So you can really see the effect of the counselor. That really speeds up things. So if you have a free place with the counselor, always place one of your students with the counselor and put the other ones into the detention class. That really works out. Well, motivation and stuff all being good. Language being taught well. Ooh, these are very good at PE, but that's because this is the class that can do the running track. So they're really good at that. They're not really good at the other stuff, but they'll be good sportsmen and sportswomen. So that'll be interesting. Guess we can win a few medals in the Olympics, but that's about it. Alright, we have 26,000 money. So I think I'm going to start putting some stuff in the classroom so that they'll be at least a little bit ready for when we get into the 1, 2. No, we'll have to place them the other way around. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Accept. Many of your janitors are demanding overtime pay. Well, we'll pay them what they are owed. Because I think that's normal. Promise to clean even better for you. Yeah, you better clean better for me now, because it's costing me a lot of money. Alright, let's place the chalkboards. At least that's done now. Now we need to place a few student chairs. This is 20. And 15, so that's another 35 seats. Oh, that's not that expensive, actually. So, at least everything is prepared now. We can have 35 extra students next year. Or maybe 30, and we'll leave those few spaces open for students that fail their class and have to do it again. I think that'll be good. Alright, let's check the reports. This one is now, oh, she's eating. But yes, she's now with the, in detention still. So let's get her out of detention, put her with the counselor, so she'll be set straight faster. That will go into effect the next day. So you always have to wait for some things to go into effect for the next day. But that will work out really good. Alright, let's do some repairs where they're needed. Yeah, let's repair it. All is fine here. Apparently all is fine in here as well. Not going to zone this yet. We'll do that as soon as we need to. Oh, we're training the teacher, so that will be done in a while. I wonder if you can already see the effect of the teacher being taught. No, still 50. I guess we'll see the effect in the end. But just imagine if she gets the full bonus of 36, then she'll be an 86 out of 100 science teacher. That will be very good. I wonder if we can teach our teachers to be like 100% in everything, and then we have just all teachers being 100% in everything. But I don't know if what the effect will be on their salary. I guess if we keep training them, they'll also demand a higher salary, but also give better results, which make it worth it, of course. Alright, let's see. Our sophomore students, we're only at day 4 out of 9, but they're already almost done with PE. That's really cool. Now we should think about getting another special room, I guess, because the running track for the sophomore students really pays off. And there's more of those buildings that you can get. Things like the library, where they can have a history class. Let's go all the way up here, let's see. The knowledge bank expands your students' horizon. Unlocks library and AV. Library improves language learning. So an AV room improves history learning. So if we get a good knowledge bank with a lot of seats in it, students can go there during class and be taught in here. And this will help them to get better results in there. So let's research this. Build a good big classroom or a library and AV room. And that will also help out. We'll get better results. Alright, but it has been over 35 minutes. So we're going to wrap this episode up, and next episode we'll continue with the knowledge bank and the AV room, and hopefully then we can also start the new year and add some extra students. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all who already subscribed and like my videos and leave comments and stuff like that. That's really appreciated, really helpful, so thanks a lot. And of course, I hope to see you all in another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.